Lord knows I'm about to body you niggas. Shit. What's money? Stand up. New York, what it look like?
You know, now, like, you know, you've been an owner, you know, for a league. You know what I'm saying? And do you feel like there's competitions between leagues, and then if it's valid?
Nah, I mean the competition is between the fans. That's for conversation.
Okay.
I mean, leagues might be looking at other leagues as competition, but me personally, I feel like it's a waste of time. Like, y'all really not in competition. Once you start thinking like you're not in competition, you're not worried about nobody else, worried about yourself more than anything. Use that extra time and energy that you're using on them, but use it on yourself. You'll put your, you know what I mean? You'll create a world of your own. Create your own world. The competition thing is just for conversation. I mean, what are you competing with? What? Are y'all doing the same venue and see who got the most people in there? What? Are y'all booking the same card to see which battlers battle better on? Like, what are you comparing when it comes to this? That's why I say it ain't no competition. What did you compare? Because any category you fill up, there's URL and then there's everybody else. I don't see the competition. But you want to compete to, you know, bring your league to a level that another league is on or beyond it. I don't think that's about competition. That's just about what your aspirations that you're trying to do. Just focus on that.
No, that's all. Now,
hold on. Let me say this.
Okay.
The only way there would be competition between leagues is if every league had their own talent, and then there was cards put together to compete with the leagues. That's the better way to compete with leagues. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, like how Vulcan versus Queen of the Ring did.
Mm-hmm.
If every league had their own talent, it'd be that we could do those all day, and then that's how you compete.
Yeah.
Whichever league battles wins the most battles, that league is better. Other than that, what are niggas competing?
I feel that.
Views, ticket sales, pay-per-views. What are you competing? There's no competition. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Go ahead, though.
Nah.
I gotta be clear on these things, man. These niggas, I know now niggas paying more attention to what I say. Niggas probably got notes. When you drop this shit, niggas gonna have some notes. They better.
Yeah. You think it'd be a chance, like, you know what I'm saying, Smack, RBE, all these niggas to work together and put something, yourself of course, and you know everybody who's doing something, whose leaders can ever sit down and like really put something together for something even crazier? You think that could ever happen?
I mean, probably not. Probably not. I hear this question. That question get asked a lot lately. Well, not lately, but get asked a lot all the time.
Yeah.
No, it's not gonna happen. It's not. Because nobody respects the other person's business. Almost like, let me put it in perspective for niggas, right? You got URL. And URL, they run their staple of talent however they want to run it. And when they got a situation, they got somebody that's hot on URL. And they got hot off of URL. So while they're hot, we want them on URL. But what happens is other leagues see that they're hot on URL and reach out to the hot dudes to come battle on their league. Now, while the leagues are doing that, they're not intentionally trying to take away from what URL is building. They just looking at it like, okay, they're hot. This will bring attention to my platform or whoever they're battling.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So
yeah.
There's the conflict. But
yeah.
What happens is URL don't benefit off of that situation. It could hurt them. It could hurt them because if this battler loses on this platform, it'll put a ripple in what they trying to build over here.
Yeah.
Look at what we looking at with New Jersey Twerk. This is why these things, all this shit niggas is saying about blocking battles is not blocking battles. if you're an artist and you sign to a label, you can't cut a record with an artist from another label without clearance from your label.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen that way.
Yeah, I feel you. So it's like Wild Wild West type
logic
shit.
in battle rap and stop saying niggas are blocking battles. No, the battle shouldn't have been booked. Realistically, if you can kind of know who's under contract. I don't have them issues because I could just tell who's already in a certain situation, and I'll stay away from it. I book either niggas that's already super established, or I'm booking my own talent. There's no issues with me. You know what I mean? Because of that, I'm not going.
Yeah, you always putting out some new type of talent, and then them niggas get hot. The niggas like, okay.
That's why bringing up your own talent, you ain't got to worry about that ever.
Yeah,
you know
that's fire. And then your niggas has become demand that people want to see. Like, okay, let's see how he would do on URL, but he already coming with a wave already. You know?
URL whole new recruiting process is bullpen right now. Let's be real here. You know what I mean? Let's be real. Do you see this card coming up in September?
Yeah.
85% bullpen. They just booked Saya on it.
Word. I gotta look
to Atlanta.
Oh yeah. So bullpen is in the building.
They coming to Atlanta. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just like they know as far as recruiting goes who to look. Hey, you know what I mean? Like the niggas ain't really finding their own talent like that. Even when they supposed to be finding their own talent, they not really finding their own talent. They going off of what's hot in the area that they're going to. Who's hot in the area that they're going to. You know what I mean? So I'm just looking at like if all leagues just literally find their own talent. If you see somebody that's rocking with another league and they doing their thing, let them do their thing. Unless you got a real situation for them, you know what I mean? Like, let them do their thing where they at, and then make it an annual thing where it's a league battle instead of just flip flopping. Just you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that'll be better, but niggas ain't thinking like that. Everybody want what's already hot. Nobody want to build nothing. Nobody want to. You know what I mean? That's why I do tryouts, man. Come try out.
You had a tryout on Saturday, right?
Huh?
You had a tryout Saturday?
No, I had a tournament.
Oh, a tournament.
Yeah, it was not tryouts. It was a tournament for basically some nice dudes that's in that ain't really get same.
My bad.
What we gonna do is we gonna make a tournament.
We lost connection. You said it's some new dudes who's independent.
No, they not new. It's people from all different classes of pen. They came throughout the years or whatever. It's just a certain group of people I wanted to put in there that I felt was hungry, and I wanted them to scrap it out like some dogs to see who gonna be the last one standing. So what I did was I took 8 battlers, and every battle was 1 round. So if you a battler, you got to come with 3 rounds, but your 3 rounds really got to be for anybody. Because you don't know who you battling until I call you to the stage.
Okay.
So I wanted to get back to that, to niggas just really just being ready for whatever. You know what I mean? So we did the tournament, and the dude Super Black out of Montgomery, Alabama. He been around for years, but he like, he want to start over. It's something that's really and put on for Alabama in the South. You know, you had to come to the main platform in the South, and he showed up. He got that bread. He got his bullpen jersey on the way. Y'all gonna see him in October. Shout out to Super Black.
He came in there and fought it out with everybody.
Yeah, he came and did his thing, man. I gotta link y'all, do an interview with him. And shit like that. So you know what I mean, to get it started. This is he did his thing, man. Out of 8 niggas, he show up. You the number 1 nigga. It's time to go.
That's crazy.
That's all. That just showed me you ready. And it's time. I'm gonna do another one. I'm doing another one next month.
Well, how was the competition like?
It was fire. We got some fire shit. Arsenal was in the building. He was going crazy. He was like, "Yo, you got some niggas." Like that. He's like, "Yo, you got some niggas." I'm like, "Yo, you ain't seen nothing yet. I got another tournament, another 8 niggas."
Damn.
Like, you know what I mean? I got niggas now. I promise you, I'm just working on getting them done. But I you know, getting them out there more. But I'm also in the midst of, you know, trying to lead by example. You know what I mean? When I step in the ring, I gotta show niggas. I'm gonna show you what I'm telling you. You know what I mean? So that's all. There's a lot of focus, but I got the tournament next month, and I got the 3-year anniversary card in October. You already know.
What's money? Stand up. New York, what it look like? Huh? Man, ain't either been a 424 since they let me up out the door. Since my freedom to be restored, I'm already declaring war. Cause for the past couple years, I've been fiending to get a chance. I've been fiending to see my name on $1 million advances. For the past couple years, I've been watching y'all from the sideline. I'm back at the score table, it's my time. The stakes high, I'm a new jack in the city. By the time my stock arises, I'm taking over the city, like really, And I might just do it with Jjdd. I know they wouldn't like that, and I might just do it with 50. Or I might just do it with Jay, or I might just do it with Dre. Either way, I'm trying to get paid, nigga. And when I say I'm taking over, don't think it's a shot. Nah, I'm in love with the city, so believe me, it's not.